Hello and welcome your faces back to Agrarian Skies. My name is Traff, and right next to me is the magical penguin technomancer of doom, Jerry. What's up, Jerry?
Hi.
How you doing? What is this magnificent contraption I see behind me, Jerry? What is it?
That is the most advanced redstone build I have done since Better Than Wolves, basically. So, the idea that I was pioneering last time was to use this high oven here to make steam, to put into a turbine, to make power. And it took hours of fiddling and hours of research to find out exactly how this works, because there is a problem with this thing, and that is you pump in water, and then it turns into steam, and the steam gets put on top of the tank. If you look inside it, you can see the steam on the top.
Yeah.
And only the thing at the bottom of the tank can actually be extracted from the tank automatically through automation. So either we would need one person just standing here all the time clicking on the steam in order to bring it to the bottom so it could be extracted. Or I'd need to make a timing system so that I'd fill in as much water as I could into the high oven, then convert it all into steam, empty it all out, and then put in new water. Like basically fill it up, convert it all, take it out, so it's empty, and then fill it up again. So that is what this entire contraption here is about, and we put a sound muffler here because, well, these pistons are a bit annoying.
Well, I also happen to just have one in my inventory, so it was useful.
Yeah. Well, I found this magnificent design here for a timer, and I shortened it a bit in order for it to give us a timer that just fits about with the 40 bucket capacity that the high oven has. So basically, in one cycle of the timer here, this T flip-flop that I made here, completely vanilla, it will turn off the water so that this tank can be emptied entirely. Then in the other cycle, it'll fill it up with as much water as we can possibly pump in through these two fluid ducts from this one tank here. So these two are pumping at the highest capacity possible whenever we got in one cycle, and then we empty it all out into the tank. Traff's getting bored. Empty all the steam out into the tank, into the system here, where during the whole converting cycle here, the turbine will burn off from the buffer in the tank. So overall, the tank looks as though it's breathing, but the turbine's working, and we have it running at 1800 RPM, producing 1236 RF per tick, and it's completely stable.
You ever notice, Jerry, you can't see your legs? I have no legs. Okay. Also, I just happened to as soon as we start recording, TeamSpeak decides to take a dump, and you sound like a robot. But yeah. So that is Jerry's marvelous, complicated contraption turbine.
But it works. It works.
It works. And it does. This timer does remind me of Better Than Wolves. I kind of miss it.
Also, I think we expanded the reactor, didn't we?
A little bit, yeah. We threw some enderium in there.
Yeah.
So or liquid ender, whatever, to cool it.
Liquid enderium to cool it. And
The
we
magical-
tossed in a couple extra fuel cells as well.
Magical,
So-
glitchy teleporting stuff.
Yeah, so we buffed it up to almost 2 kRF per tick. So these two together produce about 3000 RF per tick, which is pretty much what we're dumping into the laser now.
Yeah.
And we're putting 2000 in at the moment, so we're building up. But
Yeah.
anyway,
All right. Next stop on our tour of the world of tomorrow is the hallway of doom. So, what I've done between episodes is I removed our old cobble gen and made this slightly
God for
more
that.
efficient one. And made this slightly more efficient one using terrain smashers. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cobble generating terrain smashers.
and one graveler.
One graveler, yeah. So this guy's hooked up to the machine. He's automatically getting hammers imported into him. And then everything he breaks gets sucked up by the hopper here and goes back into the computer. Which then feeds into the sorting thing over here.
There you go, Traff.
Yeah.
I named him for you.
The growl. Anyway, so yeah. All the cobble gets sucked through the tubes, goes into here, the steep storage unit. And if I wanted to, I can turn this on, and then it goes through here, goes over to these guys, the cyclic assemblers, which will then work on our progression to compressing it all the way down to a octagonal compressed, octagon compressed. I don't know what it's called. Did
Well,
I
the
just see a
schematic here
jet?
is blank, so
Did I just see a jetpack in there, or is it just glitching?
it's just glitching, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, you have some blank schematics in here.
Yeah, that's because we haven't reached that level of compression yet.
Well, we have the quintuple here we can actually make a schematic of. So I just set that
Yeah,
up now.
there we go.
So
It's
at
also not
least,
turned on, so
yeah,
we're getting like a bit of a
a
there's
bit of copper build
20,000
up.
20,000
Yeah,
stored in there.
since you started looking over here, it's get out 400. So
Yeah.
all right, next
Anyway,
on the list, back to me.
wait, hold on. I think we should mention if you turn around, Jerry, I did upgrade your jetpack for you. It is now what is it, Enderium level or whatever?
It's a
What is it
resonant
called?
jetpack, yeah.
Resonant jetpack. And I put some sparkles on mine. Whee!
Whee.
All right, now you can
Anyway,
go.
we had some insane lag issues over here with the farm, and
Yes.
sad to say we haven't solved them yet.
It's
But
better.
it's better, and I'm stuck on the conveyor belt.
You know you can set that turned off, right? You can turn that off so
Yeah,
conveyor belts don't
in
steal
configs
people.
you can also make a pair of boots that make you immune to it.
Oh wait, that's an actual thing. There's a boot.
Yeah, the plastic boots.
Ah.
Anyway, so in order to try and deal with this lag, basically I had the
Energy.
entire farm ripped apart and rebuilt it with all these conveyor belts instead of the atom ducts.
Like we talked about before.
Yeah, and it works the same. Actually, it works a bit better for some reason. But like it got rid of some of the lag, but it didn't take all of it. But it definitely took some of it. Plus, it looks really awesome now, so that's always a plus. And it's fun to play with.
I'm training for the marathon. No.
So yeah, basically instead of going with a mix of Manufactory and Thermal Expansion, we just went all out Manufactory on the farm
All
here.
mine factor.
Except for the fluid ducts to get sludge, because I don't want to have a sludge boiler on each one, and...
That's the only liquid pipe enabled on this pack, I think.
Yeah, I don't... Like, I think Manufactory might have a fluid transport system.
Does it?
Well, it has liquid routers, doesn't it?
How does that? Can you port liquid on a conveyor belt as well?
No, but...
That'd be funny.
Well, does it have like a...
I think the
bucket
liquid
system?
router is just meant to work with the these pipes.
You can make plastic cups.
Plastic
Yeah.
Dixie cups. Big Dixie
well,
cups.
They're the red ones you use for beer pong. So we can...
Yeah, those are Dixie cups.
Okay,
There's just a Tetra over here hanging on top of the chest.
nice.
Ooh, our thing has managed to catch a couple of nightfish.
Nice. So it's actually been working at night as well.
They're all female, though.
Yay, slumber party!
Yay. Stop trying to eat me.
But yeah, the damselfish and the neon tetra here, they have some eggs, so let's bring those over to the hatchery. And the raw cards here got some eggs as well, so I'm gonna bring those downstairs. Now, Traff,
Yes.
today, what are you actually gonna be doing, rather than just showing off?
I thought I'd spend another half an episode, showing off. No. I'm gonna be making this thing called an industrial apiary.
Yeah? And what does that do?
That is pretty much. I believe it's like an alveary that runs off RF sort of thing. I'm not quite clear on it. I will find out once I make it. But it is required for a quest. So
Yeah. So there's a good reason to make it there.
yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. This thing has been working so stable for so long, and as soon as we
As we
start
get on.
recording, it just fails.
It takes a dump.
It takes a dump, yeah, basically.
So what are you going to be doing, Jerry? I heard something about you're playing with lasers.
Well, I was playing with laser last time, and we got this laser drill set up, which just generated a lot of ores, even a lot of stuff that we couldn't normally get.
Like,
So, well, rutile ore,
what do you use root?
uranium ore. Rutile is the that's titanium.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
So we're getting a lot of stuff here.
Nether uranium ore.
Yeah, it's great. But
Okay.
I believe we wasn't. It said somewhere that the lasers worked better the higher up they were. I don't know exactly where I read that. I'm not completely certain exactly where I read that, but I think it's true.
You
And
think?
besides, it would look really, really cool to have this giant laser beam going down through our base.
Uh-huh.
So we have this, or rather, I set up this little glass hole here that we covered up with dirt for now. So I'm gonna need you to move this apiary, and then I'm gonna build this up to about cloud level. And we're gonna, you know, try and get the laser up higher.
Yep.
And then possibly use a tesseract to send up power and bring back the items.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need to make a new tesseract as well. I don't think we have any more left.
I also need to set these up for automation. These bees.
And also, there is one thing that I can do very, very quickly to get us a bit of a head start.
Yeah.
We have a quest to hand in 1 compressed sand.
1 compressed sand.
Yeah, and we can get 4 liquid craft and 4 cyclic assemblers. So if you take the cyclic assemblers, I'll take the liquid crafters.
It's like, oh, that would have been useful. I made all those cyclic assemblers down there. Oh well, we can use it for other things.
Yeah. It will also be really, really good to get the like the last nether gold ores and copper and iron ores, the raw ores quest to hand in.
Yeah, I went into the nether and died a couple times, but I did manage to complete half of them. So
Yeah,
we're
let's see,
very
what do we have?
close.
We have 1 copper. We have
And the rewards for
nothing else.
The rewards for that one,
Yeah.
that nether ores were really good.
They are like they're probably epic bags as well. So yeah, that would be well worth pursuing.
Pursuing the
Doing.
pursuance of knowledge. Nom 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 nom.
How much glass do we have in here?
I don't know how
We
much.
got 139. That's not a lot. How much sand do we have in here? More.
Dirt. Do we have any dirt in the? Yes, we do. So I'm gonna move the bees
Let's get some
over.
sand cooking up here.
I'm gonna move the bees over, across the path into this plot right in front of the farm.
Yeah.
Because that one's getting a little cramped with all the chests and stuff.
So all the gravel that your gravel lander is producing is actually being sifted at the speed at which we can generate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So maybe I should switch out one of the cobble for another graveler?
Nah, it'll be fine, I think.
Okay.
So, Tesseract.
Oh, that's a queen.
You're a queen.
It's a queen. So far. I don't know the rest of that song. I don't know that song. You know the one I'm talking about. Blah, blah.
No, I don't.
No? Anybody know?
Oh.
Anybody know Queen? She's a killer? Oh,
What?
whatever. No.
What?
What? Mushrooms! Everyone loves mushrooms. Hi. Jerry.
Like, the thing is, Traff, you're...
No, on some
Even
mushrooms.
if it was a song I know, your rendition of it
I know! I'm
is
terrible.
tone deaf enough that I wouldn't be able to identify it.
It sounds good in my head, damn it. Anyway.
You know what? I'm gonna empty out the deep storage unit of cobble and get it all in the system here.
I can't remember what the song... That's gonna bother me what that song's called. I think it's like Killer Queen or something like that.
There is a Queen song called Killer Queen.
I think that's it. I believe that's it.
It's guaranteed to blow your mind. Anytime. Tesseract.
Maybe that's not it. I don't know.
Tesseract.
So industrial.
Tesseract. How many nipples do I need to fill into it? 4.
Oh.
Up. Ooh, I actually had a bucket of resin ender here. Anyway.
B receptacle needs a weighted pressure plate, which is just a gold pressure plate. What is the gold pressure plate doing vanilla Minecraft again? Do you know?
It's basically it's I think only if you have a full stack of items on it, it triggers something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's very useful, honestly. But whatever. Alright, Tesseract frame full. Let's see. Tesseract. So
I did find a
silver
shortcoming.
and some other stuff around.
I have found a shortcoming with the crafting in when it's NEI based.
Yeah.
Like whenever you have multiple things like glass in the same ore dictionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It likes to use all the other types of glass.
Well, like whenever you're trying to select the recipe, it doesn't like if it's showing multiple glass, it'll only put like one piece of glass in the crafting recipe. Also, we're short on glass.
Most of the time it'll actually do it for me, probably. But yeah, I just took out all the glass, so that's why.
Can I have like a couple pieces?
How many?
Like 4. That'll work. Thank you.
Whoop.
Industrial apiary.
So, I love this builder's wand. Like just stuff like this where you have to make a round shape.
Are you gonna put a glass all the way up?
Yeah?
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. People that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I don't know.
Well, do you live in a glass house?
No.
We definitely have a problem in terms that we don't have any more glass. Like that's gonna be an issue.
We do have sand. Where should I? Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We really don't have sand, Traff.
I have an idea. Not about the sand, but I have an idea.
How about I make a couple of pulverizers?
Where's this at? Where is this at? That is right next to the path. That should work.
Don't know what you're on about.
I was seeing where I could.
Boy?
Well, this apiary needs power, so I had to hook up a cable. But since I have that power cable running over there for the cyclic assemblers,
Yeah.
industrial apiary. All right, status no clean, controller no, or controller on, energy required, blah blah blah, temperature normal.
So let's see.
Ooh.
Pulverizer output on the right, input on the left.
I don't know what any of this means.
Yeah.
Yep, don't know what any of this means. All right, there we go. Not daytime energy required.
Bam. Red over there, and then orange.
What are these? Gary, do you know anything about this?
No.
What mod is this from? This is Gendistry.
What is it?
Well, there's some slots in here.
Some of them are probably upgrade slots.
Oh, they are upgrade slots, actually. Let's see here. Production upgrade, lifespan upgrade, flowering upgrade. Things going off in my background.
Upgrade. Alright, that's a lot of cobble. I need to get a hopper as well, I think. Luckily, we still have some. So basically what I'm doing right now, Traff, is I'm setting up an automatic sand generator. So I just made an extra 2...
Prechargers?
An extra 2 pulverizers.
Ah, pulverizer. Heater up.
I just linked them together so that they will automatically output from one into the other. And it'll generate sand.
Okay.
And a bit of dust.
So
we can sift that.
Basically, Cherry, this thing is amazing. It is now the best thing ever. Because there's all these upgrades. There's quite a few of them. And
yeah.
What you can do is put up to 4 upgrades in this thing. And there's stuff for, like, expanded, as I said, the lifespan and all that. But you can also simulate, like, you can simulate open sky, so you can put it indoors. You can have it have eternal light. You can give it protection against rain, so it'll keep producing even when it's raining. You can simulate biomes, so you can give it the hell emulation upgrade if you want to do hell bees, or
Yeah.
you can change the humidity and temperature and stuff.
Actually, really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. You can also there's a genetic stabilizer upgrade, which removes genetic
So
decay.
genetic decay. That's I think that's only valid for the like the ignoble stock, I guess.
Isn't that the
Or
mutation though?
or it might be just disabling mutation altogether. Yeah.
Yes, it's genetic decay negative, but it also doubles the amount of power it takes.
Yeah.
That one does.
So
But
basically, that thing is just a powered version of an apiary.
pretty much.
Like the apiary is just the coolest thing for bees, but I'm guessing this thing, while it seems to be work really well,
Mhm.
I don't think it's nearly as cool as the apiary, just because of the fact that
It's one block compared to a 3x3.
and like you don't pull out a block and then put in a different block to make it work better or something like that. Like that's one of the things I love about the apiary. Really
Well,
cool like that.
we have a quest now.
Do we? I didn't manage to complete mine yet.
Boink.
Yoink.
It's greater reward bag. Blackberry juice and cherry jelly.
I got a redstone clock.
Yay!
Yay! How very useful.
What am I gonna make next time? Gendistry and extra bees add machines that can use to remove genes from one bee and inject them.
Oh, genetic sampler and genetic imprinter. So you can basically, breed them without breeding them.
And this one gives you an indexer. I already made it. I already made an indexer.
Oh, Traff. Look at the quest, the genetic manipulation. Basically, it's just a crafting task. And you get basically an entire apiary for free.
Ooh. Inoculator, purifier, gene pool, synthesizer. Okay.
So I think you just got your mission for next time.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
until then.
Until then, bye!